Hello fellow gamers! Today I introduce you a Demogorgon, a very simple, fun and unfortunately absent killer. But it doesn't matter, he could still come back in the future. But anyway, let me speak about how to play the Demogorgon. Demogorgon's power can be used in multiple ways. Not only to break survivor bones, you can also destroy pallets faster, fake a shred to decrease hold W time, cut the way off for survivor by charging shred, or even get to any place faster, but it's only from higher places. At loops, demo is pretty easy. For example, in this clip with car, if you estimate this as a possible hit, charge a shred and then survivor has a choice. Save a life or save the pallet. It's a win-win situation for you. Or even window scenarios, charge a shred before walking to the shack and the survivor can't do much. It's also important that the longer you charge a shred, the further your power goes. There's also one thing that's pretty effective as well. It is baiting out a window vault with shred. At shack for example. Charge a shred when coming in, and then survivor usually vaults a window through double back and get hit. That's simple. On the start of the match, place some portals around gens, but don't prioritize it as it's just a waste of time. If you see any survivors, fuck these portals, go for them. It's worth mentioning that when you place a portal, it's always white and that means it's inactive, so it gives you no heartbeat and survivors can see and break them. But when you teleport, then you have heartbeat, survivors can see it and you get bitches. I also mentioned that portals can give you some info as a heartbeat. Basically, when your portal is lightened on yellow, then while you press M2, you might see and hear a heartbeat. That means that survivors are on your portals and they may be destroying your portal. It gives you something so much info about where survivors are or what are they doing and do you have more time to do anything. So it's sometimes a very good idea to put portals right next to the gen you want to defend. Because if they don't want you to come back every moment they touch it because you're so fucking horny, then they will have to destroy this portal and it's free stunts for you. Oh yeah, and you are undetectable when you come out of the portal. So use this info however you want. When it comes to perks, I think the best perk on him is save the best for last. Because you can simply shred the obsession so you don't lose stacks. And barbecue and chili. Because you can see survivors from more than 40 meters and it works well with your portals. Maybe corrupt intervention. So you can maybe place more portals with less gen lost. And nurse's calling so you can see these fuckers healing. For addons, I guess it's Marvin's blood and wait what? Bob's glasses so you can destroy pallets faster. And for newer gamers, I think it is Mew's guts so you have less cooldown on missed shreds. I think another good add-on is Black Heart, because it reduces your shred hit cooldown a bit. Not much, but it's always less hold W gameplay. So that's all I wanted to say about Demo's power. Now enjoy gameplay with commentary. First steps as Demogorgon is to place some portals around generators. I want to chase the Fang, but then I see the notification from the gen. I ignore the gen and chase Fang because this gen isn't part of my free gen. Going there wouldn't be a bad idea because I could disturb multiple people. But then this Fang would go do a gen from my free gen and that's not what I want. A little shred fake caused her to go back behind the rock and now she's dead. Damn, unless she can use her dead hard. Now you see that dead hard is still a good perk, it's just harder to use. Now I have to chase her a bit longer. Vaulting back was a very good play. I didn't expect it. Now this window is blocked, so she has to drop this pallet. Or not just yet. Because she still has this pallet. That thing is a good player. But I'm better. That little turn confused her. Basement now is a very good idea, because it's placed right in my free gen and next to gen they are doing. Don't hit survivors too much in this position, because they could have breakout and it's impossible to block basement hooks, so they cannot stop you. This change was unnecessary. It's basically free hook for me, but it's better for them to get one survivor out of the basement than have two of them in the basement. What the fuck are you all doing here? I mean, that's great for me, because I know that no one is doing other gens, so free pressure. Wow, such a nice survivors. They are giving me his for free. Now I can take my time to hook that thing in the basement. Someone's giving me a reason to camp. Being too cocky isn't the best idea in this situation. The one injured survivor who wants to rescue, but then teabags you when you're near the hook. The same survivors complain about camping when they do that. I don't keep survivor rulebook, it won't work. I'm in a very strong position now. Time is on my side and they need to hurry or Fang will get to stage 2. Oh, she's gone. That means that no one's gonna get her in time, so I can go for that mech doing a gen next to me. That's what you get for being cocky. They finally got her out, but a little too slow. Not bothering, Fang is in a way worse spot. They're all healing there. It's a great idea to harass them.
个坚韧不拔的纪录片，在香港这座城市的设置。
I guess I will have to slug her now, because this little shithead. I mean, survivors will come to help her instead of doing gens, so better for me. Never ever cry about that hut being shit. This guy used it twice and it bought them so much time. Maybe because I'm careless about it, but yeah, it's good. Let's switch the targets as this motherfucker runs in front of me to pick up the mag. Let's continue chasing as she's going to my fridge where I can hook her. I see a survivor on a barbecue, so I teleport to try to surprise her. Well, didn't find her. Let's patrol the area for upcoming survivors. Well, gotta go. Now, when one survivor is dead, I can calmly murder others.